What's up, guys? Welcome to week number 2 of 2018 training. Sorry to the nobody that watches these that this is coming out so late. Been a little bit busy this month here. Just kind of had a lot of things on my plate and haven't really gotten around to recording a voiceover for any of the footage that I've shot over the last couple of weeks here. So this ended up coming out in probably the first part of February rather than middle of January. Not that it really matters, but here we go anyways. So on this week here, I'm getting back into regular free squatting since I've been doing so much work on the box. So as just kind of a transition week here to kind of get me from what I've been doing with the box squatting and then into some of the changes I'm going to be making with training for the next month or so. This is just 5 relatively easy triples with 380. They're moving pretty good. I wasn't having any major like twisting issues or anything like that. Just trying to find my rhythm as far as the timing of my descent and when to kind of fire up out of the bottom, since I was used to having that box there as a little bit of a we're going to call it a proprioceptive landmark is what we're going to call that. But either way, these all moved really well. Weight felt light on my back. Driving out of the hole felt easy, so nothing really to report there. Followed these with sets of 10 on the belt squat. I believe I took 225, 275, 315, and then 405 for a top set of 10. All of those sets all moved really well, felt good, got a nice pump in through the legs, and I'm recovering from the belt squat work much better than the first few weeks of having that. So this was also the first week of incorporating a mat winding style warm-up. So as you've noticed on the page before the video actually started, I ended up doing sets of 25 on the belt squat here with pretty lightweight. I think I stayed between 1 to 2 plates, but went 15 to 20 reps on a belt squat, 15 to 20 reps on a glute ham raise, and a minute of a rolling plank variation. So kind of working just at normal static plank and then rolling into both sides of a side plank. Stole that from Stuart McGill, but I'm going to use that as my warm-up to kind of front load a little bit of volume, kind of pre-fatigue my legs, and then also just use the belt squat and those other exercises to kind of, don't want to use the word activation, but a little bit of muscle activation through the hips and then the core. So hopefully that helps to reinforce some rigidity through my torso and fight against any potential for twisting or anything like that. So that was the goal with that. I think my right hip was a little bit tight on this day here, so the Sumos didn't necessarily feel all of that great when I tried to work them up heavier. So what you're seeing here is, like I did between 5 and 8 sets of 3 to 5 reps just with 315 on a 3-inch block pull. These are the better of the sets. There were probably 5 sets I didn't include that all just looked like shit. I think I tried to work up to like 4 something and it just wasn't moving correctly, so I decided to drop it down and do some nice controlled touch and go reps here. So it took me a while to find the groove, but these were the better sets of the day, so decided to just kind of call that right there. So if you look at this one here, you can see that left shoulder is still sitting a little bit forward, so it was a bit twisted up on this day here. So either way, those all moved pretty well. After the sumo work, I did some barbell rows up to I think 315 for like a set of 8, which wasn't too terribly difficult, but I tend to get deconditioned from barbell rows if I don't do them, and I haven't done them in quite a while. So I'm going to be bringing these back into rotation, and usually within a week or two, I'm back up to rowing closer to like 400. So after this workout here, I'll probably take 315 for 3 or 4 working sets instead of just a top set, and then after that I should be good to start pushing up towards mid 3s and into the mid 4s again. So that was it for the deadlift day. Finished this day with some belt squat marches, which suck, by the way. Did 3 to 4 sets of just a minute straight. 235 was on there, so we decided to use 235, but those definitely light up the glutes really well as traction in the back after doing deadlift work. So what you will probably see is either after a deadlift workout or after maybe more of like a heavy Monday workout, I'm going to use the marches to kind of traction the back, and then I will probably keep the belt squatting to just one of the days per week. So alternating between a squat and a march rather than trying to get 40 plus reps in twice per week at this point. So that's pretty much it. The Saturday bench workout went pretty good. Didn't do anything very heavy. The shoulder was still kind of pissing me off, but I got the scapula moving correctly after a visit to John, my chiropractor. So decided to just get some reps in and kind of work on consistently finding a comfortable touch point with that narrower grip again. So I ended up doing 5 sets of 10 followed by just a burnout set of 50 all with 135, and kind of called it there on the barbell. All of those felt really good. I had good speed, I had no pain in the shoulder, and everything felt more or less stable in through the right shoulder. So that was encouraging. After that, took dumbbell presses up to 125, I believe, for 10 reps. And then finished off with some face pulls on the reverse hyper and some single arm rows on the belt squat, which I will film at some point so you can kind of see how I have that set up. But just some accessory work. I'm going to be focusing more on training my back and kind of dial back the pressing volume for a little bit so I can kind of correct some of the muscle imbalances that caused the shoulder instability issue in the first place. So that is it. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like it and subscribe to my channel. And as always, be sure to check out the gym's website at www.savagegym.com.